So, Mike, thank you so much for taking the time and doing this show with me. And go ahead and walk through your background and introduce yourself to the audience.
Yeah, happy to be here. Yeah, my name is Mike. Yeah, I started off just as a lowly routing tickets nerd. And when I was doing that, I was realizing, like, why am I routing tickets? Like, I actually know how to fix this stuff. I've been working with computers for a while, just fixing problems with my parents' computers and my computer and DOS and all that stuff. I started doing help desk. Then I was just so hungry for information and wanted to learn. So I moved on to system administration. And then I started doing network engineering for hospitals and everything. And then kind of got into this mindset where I wanted to kind of take a more unbeaten path. I want to take a path a little less traveled. So I decided to learn how to hack. And I basically had like no security experience at all. Just worked with like firewalls a little bit. I decided to take the OSCP with very little experience. And I ended up studying for that for about 6 months because I was coming from ground zero. I didn't know what like a proxy was. I didn't know what any of the terminology was. And this was like back before ChatGPT, so I had to Google every last little bit of it until I finally understood it. I got my first pen testing gig before I even finished the OCP, and I've been working as a pen tester for 5 years. I've done kind of the whole gambit, so anywhere from like internals to externals, web applications, container breakouts, source code testing, pretty much all the things except like mobile. It's like one thing I haven't touched really.
You were talking about you want to take the road less traveled and went into pen testing, which is a really good description of kind of what we do. That's actually one of the reasons why I started this podcast because it is a road less traveled, and a lot of people really don't know how to break in the field. And that's one of the things I wanted to tackle in this podcast, which is why I started the podcast to help people get in the field because I find it really fun. I love what I do. So what made you go into offense security specifically over like defense security? Anything in particular?
Because it's cool. you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Same, man. That's exactly what I did. I was like, I want to be the hacker because it's such a mysterious title. And then, when you talk to normal people, they're just like, whoa.
yeah.
It's just, it's definitely a conversation. For the audience that doesn't know, I'm a military veteran. So when I got out of the military, I had to go to the VA to get my VA identification card. And I'm not even kidding. When I was in there getting my ID, the guy asked me for my occupation because that's one of the questions they ask when you're getting your veteran ID. And I was like, I'm a penetration tester. And the guy, if you're listening, you're not going to be able to see my reaction. But he just leaned forward like this, and his eyes just looked like, and he was like so confused when I said penetration tester. And a lot of people, their mind isn't really it goes in a different place when you say that sometimes. So he was just like mind blown. Yeah, man, that's exactly why I went into pen testing for because it's the cool factor, man. It's definitely there. Let's go ahead and get on our rapid fire questions. Are you ready for the rapid fire round?
Let's do it.
Okay, so for the new listeners, we have 5 rapid fire questions that Mike has to answer in 30 seconds. If he answers all 5 questions in 30 seconds, he gets a bonus 6th question. And his time will start as soon as I stop asking the first question. You're allowed to skip a question and come back to it if you feel that is necessary.
All right.
Here we go. Best advice for aspiring hackers.
Certifications.
Favorite tool not many people know about.
Skip.
Blockchain, yay or nay?
Yeah.
Favorite hacking distro.
I just use Ubuntu, but I like Linux, man.
Security through obscurity, yay or nay?
Oh, no. Of course not.
Favorite tool not many people know about.
Weird Owl, just because I like the name.
That was 40 seconds long, so a little over 30 seconds there. That was a hard question. Favorite tool not many people know about. You can honestly throw any tool in there, and I would have just moved. But what'd you say? You said something owl?
Yeah, Weird Owl is what it's
I've
called.
I've never heard of that one, so this is perfect. So I'm gonna ask about that. What does that tool do?
It's just one that I thought of randomly. I think it does AWS scans, but I could be wrong. So
Oh,
We'll see.
he's
I just think,
definitely has a unique name.
yeah, exactly. I
Okay,
just
let's.
some tool.
Yeah, I can see why you'd say just throw out the first thing you thought of.
Yeah,
That's
all I
kind of
can
the
think
point
of
of
was like
the rapid
robust.
fire round. So that's okay.